Good evening, everyone.
Episode 3 coming to you from my house this time.
Yes. This is going to be the Home for the Holidays edition.
So you may hear some background sounds from coffee making to some dogs drooling.
Yeah.
We apologize in advance, but hey, we're a family show
and
here.
It's awesome. So if you have a problem with it, click away. Just click now. What are you still doing here? Click away.
Katie, there's a presence here with us.
Whoa! Speaking
of
family apparition.
Who is that voice that I hear?
The one and only
Brian Bauman in the room.
That is our big
Hi,
brother.
everybody.
That is our big brother. We've mentioned him a couple of times. He is a smart cookie. Speaking of cookies, we'll get to those later. Brian, tell us about yourself. Who are you? What are you?
Oh my goodness, where to start? My name is Brian, and I'm the big brother to Katie and Ileana. I'm the theatrical one in the group. Currently, I live in Minnesota, married, have a couple of kids, a couple of dogs, and just trying to make it into this COVID world.
Yeah, man.
Living the American dream.
Man, that sounds it. He's got 2 beautiful daughters and 2 beautiful golden doodles.
And 1 beautiful wife.
What more could you want? All right, so
Well,
he said he's...
2 beautiful girls, 2 beautiful golden doodles, 2 beautiful wives.
Oh, no.
Where are you keeping the other one? All right. So what we wanted to get in today? Holy schmolies! Did you guys watch the Game Awards last week?
I caught most of it.
Yeah, I watched the sped up version on my phone after it was recorded.
To be honest,
I just saw commercial after commercial, trailer after trailer.
Oh, you and me both.
Just underwhelmed, dude.
Oh, yes. TBH, you did not miss anything. You didn't miss a whole lot. Just a lot of weirdness, but I think that's what we've come to expect from the Game Awards. Jeff Keighley, bless him. That's why
He did a great job, I think.
That's what we say in the South, bless him. If you really watch and pay attention to the way that he was reacting to everything, there was quite a difference between how he was reacting to game announcements versus look at this celebrity that's here. We have Brie Larson. We have Gal Gadot. Whoa! And when it came to the Game Awards, a game that was being announced. Okay, that was Monster Hunter World. Coming up, we have Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
So, I have to give him some flack about that. He's very silly about it. But
usually they have an audience, right?
Yeah, they do.
And that was weird.
Because of COVID, they couldn't have an audience to play off of.
I still think that's a little irrelevant for how you respond. The thing about it is a Game Awards. It is not a show where it's look at these celebrities. It's actually quite the opposite. It's more like look at these nerds who poured their life into their craft, and let's celebrate that.
But you can't have the guy is used to having an audience with him, so when you're just talking to cameras, when you're not used to that, you're becoming a streamer or something, you're talking to an audience, and now you can't see them, so the experience is a little bit different. So I'm sure he was just trying to hype everyone up with, remember we have actors, famous people, thank the Lord.
Yeah, and you kind of need those famous people to kind of plug in your show, because otherwise, if you don't have any of these, interesting, cool people, then you have people, these game developers you've never heard of,
Right. Yeah, because then, you're just hearing a bunch of random names, and you're like, who's that guy? Oh, they did that game? Oh, okay. You don't really care. You want to see the Keanu Reeves of Cyberpunk.
There's very few, developers other than Miyazaki or Druckmann or, you drop their names like, oh, yeah, I know that guy.
Right.
Did you guys catch Christopher Nolan's reaction for this?
So awful.
And the nominees for Game of the Year
are... Oh, my gosh. It was so bad.
Animal Crossing New Horizon,
No, he said Last of Us for Game of the Year.
Well, yeah, no, but actually he didn't say any of the names except for spoilies, Last of Us Part 2. But I can just imagine if he were, with the way that he was talking the whole time, if he were presenting, all the nominees, he would say, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Bum, 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 bum.
Boy, you're full of joy, aren't you?
And the winner is The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah.
That's Chris Nolan?
Yeah, Christopher Nolan presented Game of the Year.
Yeah, well, if you haven't heard, he's upset because HBO Max and Warner Brothers had a huge deal and it's pissing everybody off.
Oh. So he brought it to the Game Awards. How
unprofessional.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's move on. Let's talk about these categories that we discussed last week. Obviously, we've been alluding to it. Game of the Year winner is Last of Us 2. What are your guys' thoughts on this?
That's it.
I feel it's a safe answer. It's a safe choice.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I would have loved to see the reaction of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and apparently that afterwards there was such a backlash online from many people saying, oh, just because Animal Crossing is a family game and it's quote unquote childish, it didn't win. Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, I think that's, kind of lame. Like I said in last week's episode, Animal Crossing came at the perfect opportune time to hit worldwide, and that's why I think it did so much better than Last of Us 2. Maybe the graphics are not as good and there's not as much story, but Game of the Year, it was literally the Game of the Year, Animal Crossing.
I agree. I feel like when you have Animal Crossing New Horizons, that, like you said, it came at the perfect time, and it lifted people up. While The Last of Us Part 2 is, no hope kind of game. Animal Crossing is, it's an upbeat game that people
find joy in.
Put hours in, hours and hours and hours.
I'm running on 400 now. 400 hours. I have no shame in saying that.
And it was such a relief because people were stuck at home with their children, at times small children. You want to play video games, but you're not going to sit there and play The Last of Us Part 2 with your 5-year-old or your 7-year-old that's stuck at home doing their homework. Instead, let's watch and do something together.
Play the cute animals on the screen again.
Yes, exactly. Now, I made the mistake of when the pandemic first happened. I made the mistake of starting The Last of Us Part 1. I haven't finished it because that was a very bad idea. It scared the snot out of me.
Yeah, I bet. But going on to the second category, which we talked about last week, was family games. Of course, Animal Crossing New Horizons won. Didn't see that coming any other way. That's had to win. If it didn't, I would have been actually upset.
I wanted Live Circuit. Yes, Mario Kart Live Circuit. When I get my floors in my house,
that Live Circuit is coming to life. You're
going to see it, and it's going to be awesome. Maybe not. I don't know. But, yeah, Animal Crossing definitely deserved to win that one. Mm-hmm. A little bit of a shock on this next one for best score. I actually predicted the correct one, and it was Final Fantasy VII. So, goes to me.
And yeah, what did you think about that, Big Brother?
Yeah, I feel like it's a classic game. Everybody, all those fans of the classic Final Fantasy VII, they just returned for the new and improved version. So
yeah,
it's a classic one that they'll go back to every time.
Now, did you happen to catch Eddie Vedder's performance? He performed a song live from Seattle of I'm gonna have to double check of what the name is, but it was an acoustic song. No,
Bam, bam.
Yeah, no, what it was? Oh, it was Future Days. It was Future Days. That performance that he did was actually really, really gorgeous. Like it just. Oh,
I'll have to go back and watch it.
It gets you right in the feels. For actually for Halloween this year, I was a grunge
Like
person.
90s
grunge person, and I was wearing a Pearl Jam shirt. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but that really hit some nice things. Best performance, Laura Bailey. I really liked her acceptance speech. Like you could tell she was like, "Oh no, what?"
Yeah, well, it was like what we said last week. There were so many good voices up for nominee that anybody could have won, and it would have been well deserved. So I'm glad that she won, and she noticed that, like, oh my gosh, I actually did win this. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And last one that we talked about was best indie game, and it went to Hades. Now I've not played Hades, and I saw some of the gameplay, and I was very surprised. I was pleasantly surprised that it won. It looks like it deserved it. I mentioned last week that I really like indie games. So it was nice. I said that anybody that was nominated deserved to win. So good job to Hades. So I want to talk about some of the upsets, some of the exciting things, some of the weird things. Game awards are always chock full.
Yeah, they're always strange. Were there any put-offs for you, Brian?
If we get into it, there were so many trailers and commercials for upcoming games, and I always like looking to see what's coming down the pipeline. But I was so underwhelmed by the abundance of shooters.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Predictable they are. Literally, it's just point and shoot, and I'm lost. I'm pass on shooters for the next 2-3 years.
Yeah, I mean, there's just too many, and there's nothing really new coming with them. Like, you had Fortnite, and that gave something new to the genre of shooter games, where you have this big brawl of 100 people, and that was a really exciting thing. But since then, I think there hasn't been really any new things to add to the world of shooters. So it's all just like meh, boring, kind of. Nothing new, nothing exciting coming up. Too many.
I saw a trailer for the new Left 4 Dead game, and with zombies and blood galore and just bullets. I mean, literally, it's just having giant zombie monsters that you just, throw 1,000 bullets in, and they just keep coming in. And the game just doesn't do anything. I mean, if that's really what you're into, then
and
I'm
I think it's such a shame because, I was watching that trailer and I thought it looked really cool. Just the, it wasn't actual gameplay. It was, footage that they made themselves. It still looked really cool and the monsters looked awesome and like the gore or whatever. But, it's been done before and I'm getting bored of zombie games.
You know what a lot of it reminded me of is when you go to a bowling alley and they have those big shooters where, like...
Yeah, in the arcades.
Yeah, exactly. Like an arcade game. It's like, I'm a zombie. I jump out right at you. Bam! Right in the face. Yeah. And it's like, that's all.
Done.
There was only one game that really stuck out to me as being truly different. And we talked about this separately, Brian. It's a game called Open Roads. And I think it's not an indie game, I would say. It's kind of in the middle, in a gray area. It's only coming to PlayStation, and it's a story about a girl and her mom taking a road trip, going on a quest to discover the truth about the grandma who's deceased. And all they have is like a diary and a key and maybe a name, and so they're just going on a road trip. That
sounds cool.
Fresh
mystery.
Well, not just that. You have a mom and a daughter, and they're not hating each other. They're
And
actually doing something
It has
cool.
an interesting aesthetic too. The art design of the game.
Yes, it looks
little bit
beautiful.
different.
What's the name of the game again?
Open Roads. It's coming to PlayStation, just a PlayStation.
Okay, that sounds really cool though. I'll be looking forward to a gameplay of it because that does actually sound really interesting to me.
It sounds really
Yeah,
nice.
it has an interesting aesthetic where it's like the animation is super artistic and lots of different colors. It's almost like a painting, really, coming to life that you get to play through.
Oh, cool. I like that.
Can I talk about, did you guys see Arc 2 with Vin Diesel?
I briefly.
did see that. Oh my gosh.
That
I
looks
thought
so
it was like
cringy.
Turok Dinosaur Hunter.
Oh man, it looks so cringy. It's like Vin Diesel meets the Croods.
Oh no.
I mean, it looks awesome. Like, if you're going to judge it on what it looks like, okay, it looks like a modern video game, action adventure video game.
Yeah.
But at the same
But
time,
it looks so Avatar though.
yeah,
it
it looks
looks
like
so
Blue People
Cameron.
Avatar.
Okay.
And then there's an animated show or something that's coming with it. And actually, speaking of Avatar, I looked away, and when I came back, I was like, Korra? Is that Avatar Korra?
Yeah, I did see that.
No, it's not. Sadly, it is not Avatar Korra.
I'm okay with that. Let Avatar
Yeah,
die,
thank
please.
No.
Leave it alone. Netflix, don't touch it.
No, I want more.
No.
I want more good Avatar.
We'll go into that in a later episode. We've got some opinions.
Later.
We talked about Sephiroth. Sephiroth coming to Smash.
That trailer was awesome.
Oh my gosh, when it looked like Sephiroth had killed Mario. That imagery right there alone was shocking.
I think everybody dropped their jaw and said, "Oh my gosh!"
and even the creepy part when the light, I don't know.
Galeem?
Yeah, the light creature split in half.
Yeah,
oh my
Galeem.
gosh, that was like, what is this? What is that? That's creepy. It was eerie, So I didn't know what was going on. I was thinking maybe another expansion on World of Light, but I'm glad that it was a new fighter. Because everybody was like, oh, well, duh, why didn't we see this coming? Cloud was already in the game. Ridley and, who is it? Ridley and Samus. There's always the
good
hero,
and bad, the
hero and the villain. So
yin and
now
yang.
you would have Sephiroth, duh.
I was kind of hoping it would be a joke, like, I don't know, it would be some sort of squishy character, like, I don't know, something like a character from Kirby.
Oh my god.
Something like that, very cutesy. But I was very glad that it's Sephiroth.
It made that Final Fantasy community very happy, I'm sure.
That was the only thing, this is a good segue, that was the only thing that saved Nintendo.
Ugh.
Bro, what are your thoughts on Nintendo right now?
Nintendo, they just have the Switch, but they're going to keep recycling their classic characters. And their games are selling really well. I feel like they're not trying to rock the boat with new IP or anything. I'm looking forward to some good Nintendo games, but it doesn't seem like there's anything coming down the pipeline that I'm like,
I would agree.
Oh, wow.
I think the last game that I really remember that got big to that caliber of amazing character was Splatoon. That's all that the last thing that comes to mind that is Splatoon that has made it big. Or, Ring Fit got really big for a bit.
Yeah, that was
But
fun.
these aren't, really good, nothing like Mario or Donkey Kong or Legend of Zelda. They're all repeats of each other. There's no new amazing character coming out.
Well, a game that was sort of a surprise was Astral Chain. That's one that's not really talked about, but that actually did very, very well. Surprisingly, Astral Chain. But it's only popular amongst those that like JRPGs.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
same with Persona or something.
Yeah. So I was very disappointed. Isn't even the word to describe how I feel about no new game announcements from Nintendo. I was listing them off. And these are games that have been announced. They're not even guesses. We're talking about Bayonetta 3. Where is Breath of the Wild 2? Games like that have been announced. Metroid Prime 4. Those games have been announced that they are in development, and yet here I am, like,
we're thirsty, we're hungry. Where are they?
I'm still foaming at the mouth from last week.
Yeah. She's disgusting.
And my final thought on the Game Awards, Bethesda, we got to talk. I'm not happy because you had.
Snap.
Oh, let me
She's
rant.
calling you out.
Let me rant. Because you had
When has
this.
anybody ever been happy with Bethesda?
Whoa! Beep, beep, beep. Shots fired. They had this wicked cool trailer, and I thought for a second it was Elder Scrolls 6, which has also been teased.
Yeah, I remember.
Maybe like 2 years ago, Elder Scrolls 6 was teased, and I was like, wow, that looks awesome. No, it's for Elder Scrolls Online.
Lame. Boo. Boo.
Where they make their money, man.
Psh, that's the only way they're making their money because they're not getting it from Fallout 76.
Told them.
They keep releasing new content for that game, and those poor stats that still are playing it, they eat it
I know.
up.
And this was also a surprise. I was going to mention this. There are two studios to look at when it comes to that. You have Bethesda and you have the group that made No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky won Best Ongoing Game or something like that. Very surprising. And I voted for No Man's Sky. I think it's a beautiful game. And I love that the developers are pouring into it what they promised. And they're releasing these updates for free. That is the way it should be.
Right.
Meanwhile, you have Bethesda on the other line going, no, you're going to pay out the wazoo for all
bump
this.
That, hate it.
Bump that. No.
That's when you can appreciate a studio for, being cool like that.
Yeah.
And not just, we're in it for the money because we're scum. Rebel scum. We're scum. Rebel scum.
Any last thoughts on the Game Awards before we put it to bed?
I'm looking at you, Rockstar. It's time to get ready for the next GTA.
Yes.
Some other, Come on.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
All right. So with that, we've been really salty for the past few minutes. Ileana, what do you say we get a little sweet?
It's cookie time!
Dessert time! Okay, so today's dessert segment. Boom, be, boom, be. Today's dessert segment. I was actually going to go to a Greek restaurant to get today's dessert. However, I was told that there is a cookie restaurant that's open locally, and I had to go there.
And it's been blowing up. I've honestly been seeing this place everywhere, and everybody's been going to it. And I've tried a cookie, but I've never been to this place. Still haven't been. She went and picked them up. But she got crumble cookie.
Yes, from Cumming, Georgia. It's on my way to work. I saw it on my way to work the other day, and I asked my coworker about it. She's like, crumble cookies are like the best.
Oh my gosh, you gotta try them.
Yes, so we are going to...
We're going to try them for sure.
We have these cookies are monstrously huge.
They're bigger than my palm.
And I have 5 flavors in front of me. We actually had to break up these cookies because they're so big. And I mean, they're the size of pancakes. And so, let's see. We've got Andy's chocolate cookie first. It's a chocolate cookie with white icing. I think it's minty flavor also.
Yeah, that's Andy's. Andy's are mint.
Oh yeah, the little bars. Okay, so I'm gonna try this.
I am actually not a mint chocolate fan, so I'm gonna pass on this one. Is it good? You can have my little sliver.
Whoa. I love it. It's not overly minty. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna go for the s'mores slice. It has this little fudgy and marshmallowy area around it. I'm gonna go for this one.
This is hot chocolate, not s'mores.
Oh, that's right, hot chocolate. Okay.
What's it like?
It's chocolatey. Yeah, marshmallowy. Sounds good. And it's I like that these cookies are moist and not like crunchy.
Yeah, they're how it works is these people bake them right then and there. It's crazy. It literally is like a Santa's workshop kind of thing. This next cookie is like a little sugar cookie, has pink icing on it. Pink
I like the way that one looks, but I'll go for this. I think you said this one was waffle, and it actually came with syrup.
Yeah, there's a little thing of syrup that
I love that. That's so fun. It might get messy with your like trying to eat this on the road, but oh gosh, and I got chocolate all over my hand. Oh well. So waffle with syrup. That's fun. Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Is it good?
It's like eating a waffle with syrup. Very good.
And the last one that we have here, it's a salted caramel cookie.
Peanut butter, I thought.
Oh yeah, peanut butter. I'm sorry.
How was
a little bit more crunchy.
Okay. Is the salt overwhelming?
No, not at all.
That's good.
It's good. There it is.
The peanut butter hit?
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, it slaps. Yeah.
Thank you again, Crumble Cookie, for not sponsoring our video.
If you're still here, click away.
No, click more. We're about to hit into a new segment now that we have Big Brother here.
Let's toast to it first. All right, to Brian's maiden voyage. We have our cups of milk, our glasses of milk to go with our cookies. All right, brother, this one's for you. Clinkies.
Brian's stream of the week.
What are you talking about?
Brian's stream of the week. So, on Netflix, there's a movie that's just been released getting a lot of buzz called Mank. It's directed by David Fincher. You might know David Fincher from such movies as Gone Girl, Seven, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, so he's a really good director, known for making really dark movies. This time in Mank, he's exploring the writer, Herman Mankiewicz, who wrote, if you've never seen it, one of the greatest movies of all time, Citizen Kane. So it's a really in-depth movie about the process of writing Citizen Kane and how Hollywood was appeared to be in the 40s. Right off the bat, it's a really great movie, but if you've never seen Citizen Kane or enjoyed classic movies or cinema, then the movie is not for you. It's going to go right over your head. And this movie is geared to people that love classic movies.
So probably not Wesley.
No.
No, it is a talking movie too. It's a quick script, really fast, but it's a great film, really good performances. I recommend it. So if you enjoy classic movies, black and white movies, then this is a great feature for you.
Is it in color or is it in black and white?
It's in black and white.
Awesome. I love that.
The last movie I saw that come out in black and white was the one that won Best Picture a few years ago. What was that? The
Artist?
Yeah, The Artist.
I think the last one I saw was Schindler's List.
Girl, get with the time.
Why'd you bring that up?
That was the last black and white movie I watched that was more recent years.
Dang.
Oh my god.
What was the name again? What was the name of that movie again, Brian? Just to
Mink. M-A-N-K.
Mink. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, well, speaking of movies, we're gonna segue again into our next thing that we want to talk about is Disney.
You
know what I say bump that to? I have to say bump that to something, and it's going to be a little controversial.
Oh boy, hit me with it.
What is this Buzz Lightyear thing?
No. Okay.
Can we talk just for a minute talk about this Buzz Lightyear thing? Just let it go. Let Toy Story go.
I get your point on that. I agree. You know, Toy Story 4 was like, what the heck? Why are you making a new one? It ended perfectly with Toy Story 3. It was the perfect warming ending, and then they made Toy Story 4, and it was good, right?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
Brian?
Toy Story 4 is great, yeah.
Yes, Toy Story 4 was good.
Not perfect, but it was good.
No, right. And so how I'm looking at it is that this new Buzz Lightyear movie, with everything that's come out so far, Chris Evans is going to be playing Buzz. That's already a little bit because Tim Allen has always played Buzz Lightyear, and that's the iconic voice and everything. They're saying that this movie is going to be based on the real-life person that Buzz Lightyear is based off of.
Like Buzz Lightyear Star Command.
Yes.
Like the cartoon that we used to watch. You know?
Yeah, back in the day. Ooh, that's a throwback.
So I'm okay with them revamping up Buzz Lightyear. I love the way it looks so far. I am hopeful and excited. Normally, I'm more like you, and I'm a pessimist towards them revamping an already dead series. But this one, I'm like, this could be something really interesting and cool. Hopefully, it doesn't bite me in the butt for thinking that.
Well, that's what it is with Pixar. I mean, at this point, there's only so many original content stories that they're producing. They're still gonna, just wait till they come up with Mike and Sully on their own adventure.
Oh boy,
they just did that.
Yeah, they did Monsters University, but who knows what they're gonna do next?
Yeah, well, Monsters in Retirement. I don't know.
Hey, I kind of want to see that.
Oh my god. Oh, but you don't want to see an origin story of Buzz Lightyear.
No. Do you know what I want to see?
What?
And I'll keep this short. I want to see a new Incredibles movie where it is the future, the distant future, where Helen and Bob are retired, they're elderly, and Jack is the villain. And
there was some
what?
I want to see. That's my idea. That's how I think it should go.
There were some people who were talking about Jack being the villain for this new movie, that the new Incredibles 2 that was coming out. They're like, oh yeah, Jack's the villain.
Horrible.
No, I think it would be great.
That would be super cool. That Bob and they already went into retirement, and they're like, we can't fight anymore, so now it's got to be Violet and Dash.
Well, no, and then Violet and Dash's kids have to stop a family member. And so it's got family, it's got that you have a lot of...
You've got the elderly.
Yeah. If you're elderly, what are you doing on here? Click away.
Oh my goodness.
Just kidding. No, it's got conflict, it's got family, it's got a twist where Jack is the villain. What the heck? And he's got a multitude of powers.
Yeah,
he's crazy. He's
how
crazy
bad
with
is he,
powers.
though? How villainous is Jack? I mean, is he Darth Vader villainous, or is he just like a thief? Or he's just estranged from the family? How deep does it go?
World domination.
I mean, if he's got so many powers, then what's stopping him?
And that's the problem with superhero movies, that I'm always afraid of how far can they take it? What next step can they do? I really liked in the first movie, Syndrome was an awesome villain. He was just, when everyone's super, no one will be. That's such a cool line.
Okay, all right, really quick, and then we'll move on after this. I'm just thinking, so Jack is the main villain, and they're going to be like, man, what if he murders millions of people?
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be like, would you have killed Hitler when he was a baby if you knew it would prevent World War II?
Oh,
I think you're taking it a little too far.
Oh,
well, that's what you're saying. How dark is Jack supposed to be?
Maybe not that dark, but I mean
that would be a concept. Be like Pixar going black, going dark and scary, deep. Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That'll provoke the critics.
And I think that the current audience, Pixar's audience, they want something more mature, not something over the top, like rated PG-13 or anything like that. But they are they're craving something that is not Cars 2.
Their idea of mature was giving us suffocation of Helen in the airplane.
Oh my God. I think about that scene all the time. I don't want to die. Nobody does. I think about that all the time.
Yeah. But we want more. But, okay, so segueing into the next topic. What was it again?
So many segues are in the road right now.
So I'm looking, and it was 52 different IP items that Disney announced this past week.
No way.
52 different projects.
Dang.
I believe it. They have
Disney Animation, Marvel Studios, Star Wars, Disney Plus movies, so much different content.
Why are they releasing all of this stuff all of a sudden?
No, they're working on it.
But why have they like made it known?
For their investors. Just,
Yeah.
just to let them know.
Gotcha.
And they own daggum everything.
Like
so.
Luca is a new work in progress. Raya. That
Encanto is it?
Yeah, Encanto. Yeah.
Encanto is a new movie set in Colombia with music written by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Is in development.
What about the other one, the Red Panda one?
Oh yeah, that one was what is it?
I can't remember the name of it.
Little red bear girl.
But yeah.
Turning Red, about a 13-year-old girl going through puberty that transforms into a giant red panda. When she gets excited, is in development.
Traumatizes all of the 7-year-olds. Is that gonna happen to me? Little
So it's a
Billy, do
movie
you
about
see any
Catering.
red pandas walking around? No, it's fine.
Oh my god, what is the name of that? It is Little Red or
Turning Red.
Turning Red?
Yeah.
Turning Red.
now it looks like it could be something, but I don't know.
I'm looking forward to Luca. It says it's set in Italy and it's with an adventure of 2 little boys just like going through Italy. And I'm like, that's fun. I kind of like the idea of that. I don't know what more they can really do with it. But yeah, I kind of like that idea. Let's see what happens with that one.
Indeed.
Let's see. What else? What else was announced? Wasn't there a bunch of Star Wars stuff coming out?
Yes, there is.
Hayden Christensen is going to be coming back as Darth Vader in Obi-Wan
No way.
Kenobi
And
show.
I'm happy for him. That's closure. That's called closure.
Oh my gosh. What is it? 20 years later?
Yeah.
Pretty much. 20
Hey,
years
I'm down.
later.
I'm down. If The Mandalorian has proven that they can do Star Wars right, so I'm open and ready.
Yeah, I am too. And I hope the best for Hayden Christensen.
Oh boy.
And I saw that Patty Jenkins, the director, who's done the Wonder Woman movies, she's going to be getting a Rogue Squadron movie, which
I am really stoked about that one. That's going to be awesome. Really, what Disney needs to do is just give Jon Favreau the keys to the kingdom, the keys to the Star Wars kingdom. I think he's earned it, and I think that he would be a great asset to at least be a consultant for a lot of Disney's Star Wars ventures.
Absolutely is.
Yeah,
I think they're realizing that. Because they have the Mandalorian shows, Rangers of the New Republic, and then we got a little taste of her from a couple weeks ago from the most recent Mandalorian episode, and that was an awesome episode if you haven't seen it.
Which one?
Ahsoka Tano?
Oh, yeah, that was really good.
Anakin's apprentice.
Yes. That was a superb episode. I'm actually 2 episodes behind right now, so no spoilies. Although I've been seeing a lot of spoilies, and it makes me really mad.
Mandalorian?
Yeah,
Season 2?
it makes me so mad. It's like, come on, guys, really?
Yeah, too good. One episode left. And then it won't come back till next Christmas.
Oh man, gotta wait.
Yep.
So I saw a meme actually today that was about saying how the Mandalorian took off his helmet for the first time, and it was the guy from oh my gosh, what is it? What is that?
Game of Thrones?
Which one?
Game of Thrones?
No, Elijah Wood in that one movie with Judy. What is that really horrible movie about? Like they went into the video game world, 3D.
Oh my gosh.
What is the name of that game? Of that movie?
Not Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
No, the other one.
Spy Kids.
Spy Kids. Yeah. They were like, Mandalorian finally took off his helmet, and it's the guy from Spy Kids 3.
My God. I see.
It was Elijah Wood. Oh my gosh. And then he
dies.
And then he died. I thought that was good. That was funny. Made me a little chuckle. One of my friends sent that to me. Shout out to whoever that was. Don't know who you were, but hey.
once again, if you're still listening, click away. Click away.
No, we need all the views we can get.
Go away. All right. Goodness gravy. There's a whole lot going on. We could keep talking about all of these topics and go all night, but we'll spare you guys. I'm glad that you haven't clicked away. Thank you.
Thank you for staying with us.
Yes. So any last words, Brian?
I'm so thankful to be part of the show, and looking forward to next week and doing this onward.
Yeah. Ooh, good movie.
That is good.
So for next week's episode, we're going to be going into Christmas season. Very exciting, going into Christmas. So I think what we wanted to hit on next week's episode was favorite Christmas animations. You remember those old classics, the 60s? You know, Frosty
Stop
the
motion.
Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, all of those really weird looking ones. You know, let's have some favorites, some not so great ones.
And we'll talk about bad animated Christmas movies because there are a bunch and they are delightfully bad.
And then we'll also hit and touch on the Christmas specials from our childhood. Like, you know which ones I'm talking about. Like from Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel.
Yes,
all
yeah.
those really awesome Christmas specials that you're like, I gotta watch those every year, you know?
We're also going to be talking about just things that we want to see for next year come out of animation as well as the world of video games. I'm very excited. My fingers are crossed that next year, man, that's going to be the year.
2021, the year 35th anniversary for Legend of Zelda.
Yes.
Let's get it. I need some good stuff for next year. That's on my Christmas list.
I still want Donkey Kong.
Hey, Donkey Kong.
Is that so much sad?
Donkey Kong 3, it was announced for Switch Online.
Yeah. Yes, and I'm excited for that. I'm going to be playing the heck out of it. So my next venture is to play all 3 games in a row and beat them.
Oh my gosh.
Back to back to back.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, gang, that is going to conclude us for this edition. Oh, bump that. Oh, I thought we were going to say it together. Bump that.
that.
You wiener. You wiener.
That. You made it.
Hey, Ma.
Yeah.
You going to say hello really quick? Say hello to the people?
She's making her way.
Yeah. Say
Oh,
this is our Christmas,
our
Christmas
family
edition. Say hi to the people, Mama.
Hola, people.
Say hey to your son.
Oh, yeah. I have 3 kids, and they're all perfect. They're all my favorites.
Yeah.
And, yeah. It's awesome. You guys move on.
Did you like the cookie, Ma?
They were delicious.
Yeah, thank you again, Crumble Cookies, for not sponsoring us. That is some awesome sponsorship.
Nobody ever sponsor us ever. Do not ever give us money.
Yeah, that's fine.
It'll just go to the racetrack.
Aw. Thank you guys so much for listening. Once again, thank you, Brian, for being on the show. Thank you, KT. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, dogs. Thank you for listening until now. That's really awesome that you stayed this far. So, KT,
I can't believe it.
say your goodbyes. Brian, say your goodbyes.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Adios.
Meow.